So let's watch this.
Many women in one place at one time who may understand all of us on a level that others don't.
10 million views, by the way, guys. For those of you that are listening on audio, please come to Kick or YouTube to watch. If you're on Spotify, you can watch the video too after the fact. But the video is basically a bunch of women in pink. The TikTok women saying that she's innocent. Absolutely delusional. Here we go. Oh my God, bro. Look at this. These women are pure evil, bro. That's honestly what I see when I see this this picture and video, by the way. So, give me my take on this. And as we do that, I want to find the GoFundMe. Let's find it. Because it was at $1 million. This was as of a couple days ago. I believe it's more now. Can we get a link? Yeah, it's over $1 million now. I got to find a link. Oh, 10. Here we go. Okay, so this was Fear Buck as of, today at 11:30. Okay. I heard they're over $1 million now. $969,000, bro. Now, let me give you my take on this topic because a lot of women are going to get into the whole postpartum conversation and they don't think I'm educated, but here we go. The Lindsay Clancy case is a microcosm of a much bigger problem we have in America. Women being held accountable. Now, you can go to the angle of postpartum, and of course we understand that it can make women go into a completely different version of themselves, think very dark things, get into depression, and even worse, as we see in the Clancy case. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that someone who, by the way, she admitted to killing her 3 kids, the defense came out and said this. They're using the she is crazy angle, so she doesn't get the death penalty and can be used in a lot lesser of light in terms of the death penalty. Now, I don't know if Massachusetts has the death penalty. This is where it's out of. But even if they do, even if they don't, regardless, you have a bunch of women protesting out there saying she's innocent and the husband made her do this.
Stupid.
This is where we are. Zero accountability for a 3-time child murderer, by the way.
Fatality.
This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. And this case is only going to get worse. This is like the slippery slope of, as I like to call, the feminism final boss. It's crazy, man, that this is where we are. And I don't know. I mean, I understand postpartum has its things. I've talked to a lot of people about this topic, especially before covering this more in depth as we have. But like, let's just say even if it did, right, cause her to go crazy and do this, the way that she killed the kids was the same mythology that serial killers use. Same exact one. Now, again, you can make the claim of, okay, well, postpartum takes a woman in the deepest case to that brain point. But it's not that I have an issue with the pleading, etc. I'm not a lawyer, never claimed to be one. But it's the reaction from a bunch of women that they want the man to be so guilty, so bad. This is where we are. Now, let me make it clear. Is this all women? Of course not. There's tons of women that are very pleasant and nice and good people. They exist. But if you notice, the women that are on social media defending her, 30 plus, no kids typically, feminists, and big-time liberals. Yeah, the shoe always fits, and the stereotypes continue to be rooted in reality. But obviously, this case is obviously so bad in so many ways. But this level of protesting, and now you have a GoFundMe upwards of $1 million. It's crazy, man. Like, guys, and I know we're on YouTube, so I got to be careful about this topic, but we got to be really careful with who we elect and we give our power to. And have you ever noticed that the overwhelming majority of liberal politicians that get voted in that then bring liberal policies are voted in by women? No one's ready for that conversation. It needs to be had because a bunch of men that are sane individuals are not voting for said policies. They're just not. And the numbers back me up on this. The data backs me up on this. And the research that we've done here certainly backs me up on this. And we got to have a serious conversation because, like, you can't let people like this, who you can make the claim she's the exception to the rule, she has this postpartum issue, she's not really sure who she is, she turned into crazy, whatever, right? Even if that's true, the fact, it's not even just her, it's the other women. It's the other women that are coming out in support of this because they want the man to be guilty so bad is the root of all of our problems. This misandry, which, hey, by the way, is accepted, for those of you that don't know, that is the hating of all men or men, and misogyny is the hating of women. See, my position on hating is simply this. Hold up, I think I lost our sound deck. All right, sorry guys, you guys might have heard the scratch 3 times. Anyway, here's my position on this topic. The reason why I don't respect haters is simply this. It is very easy to hate in your life. It requires little energy, little time, and a whole lot of jealousy. And the reason that I don't respect haters is simply this as well. Hating is easy. What is easy is not respected. So I can't respect people that take the easy way out and want to go the hater route. So it's very weird how misandry, which is the hatred of men, is totally okay in our society. Totally okay. But I come on here and I'm critical of women, and I also give them criticism to get better because I'm telling you the advice your father hasn't told you, your brother hasn't told you, any other male in your life hasn't told you because they want the relationship with you. But I'm being very real about this topic because I want to really help everybody be happy. That's the whole reason why I do what I do. Through all the clips and controversy and criticism and maybe abrasive things that I say and do, the whole angle is I actually do care. I want everybody to be happy. And sometimes in order to get to the happiness, there's got to be a lot of tough love. And unfortunately, a lot of people, including maybe you too, live in this world that isn't real. And I just live in the world as real. So, yeah, man, this is where we are, guys. This is where we are. No, that was a long rant, but this is nuts, guys. Absolutely fucking crazy. I want to find the actual GoFundMe link. I'm going to try to look for it right now. I'm pissed that our merch link is down. I'm going to have to fucking message somebody about this. What's their GoFundMe called? We're going to find it right now. Think they took it down? Oh my God, it's right here. So it's not $1 million yet. I misspoke. $986,000 for a 3-time child murderer. My gosh. This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are. Anyway, so that's an update on that. I know we kind of watched on the Law and Crime Network the other night the breakdown. I can't go through the comments. I already know it's going to be some weird shit in there. It's going to be some crazy shit I'll probably get banned for. Okay. So Jack Posobiec, in response to all this stuff. So someone posted a compilation video. I'm not going to play the sound. It's annoying. Of a bunch of women just getting angry. It's a trend. And throwing ice cubes in a bathtub. I kid you not. You guys got to see this shit. Come over to kick.com, YouTube, Spotify to watch the video. Look at this. Throwing full-blown ice cubes in rage to release anger. You know, every single day I wake up and I'm incredibly grateful that I'm not with a girl like this. Holy shit. Can you, like, and these are women that, hey, by the way, have the right to vote, drive cars, go out in society and have to be civilized people. Can you imagine if for 1 second, just one, men went out in society and acted like this? Fucking mayhem. Crazy, man. Like, this is a trend. Also, common denominator with all these women. Out of shape, over the hill, fat, abrasive, masculine, and very violent as far as I'm concerned. And it's crazy because a lot of you guys right now are dealing with girls. Maybe a girl you're dating. You like her, you think she's cool. Fuck all that. How is she going to be as a mom? If there is even an inkling of doubt, yeah, guys, you can't take it seriously. I think our stream cut. Hold up. Hold up, everybody. Hey, man, I am not immune to the technical difficulties sometimes. That's life. Unless Kick just went down. My YouTube people, hopefully you guys are still here, but Kick went down for me on my end. I'm also monitoring the stream, but anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, guys, you can't be dealing with girls like this. This is horrible. Horrible. And Jack Posobiec tweeted, or X'd, right? The amount of young female rage and anger out there is beyond what many believed imaginable. Very true. And you guys got to be real careful with the girls you're dealing with. Man, like any hint of, and I'll put you guys on right now, okay? As a seasoned vet, all right? Call me Udonis Haslam of dating. Gentlemen, you need to be very weary of a woman that you're dating or dealing with right now. If she's violent, if she's loud, if she's abrasive, if she's masculine, she has any sort of tendency to be violent, can't take her seriously. Can't do it. Because that eventually is going to have to be someone you raise your kids with. And this Lindsay Clancy case is a very sobering moment for all of us to realize there are a lot of deranged women out there. And I don't really know. Sometimes you're not really going to know until you know. But that's one of the scariest parts about this whole thing. Crazy, man. Absolutely insane.